I'm going to show you how to make your own syrup for your throat. And she loves it, darling. It's so fantastic.
Okay, everybody. Dr. Axe shared with Fairy Mentor Mother how to make her own soothing throat coat cough syrup and with essential oils. And then she showed it to me, and I'm going to share it with you, and you feel free to share it with anybody that you know that has kids, because this is really the best way to go. So it's super easy, it's really fast, it's not complicated at all, and there's a few different options you can do with it, so I'm just going to show you. So I have in here, what you want is about a teaspoon of honey. So what I tend to do is I make a whole batch. So instead of just doing one spoonful, although if you just want to make one, just do the spoonful and put the drops right in the spoonful of honey, just like that. But I'm going to give you a tip here. It is almost impossible to get one drop of essential oil out of a bottle. And if you haven't tried, I challenge you. It is very hard. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult. So what I like to do is put some honey in a jar and then put the oils in the jar, and that way if more than one drop comes out, you already have some extra honey in there. So if you want to make like a triple batch, just make sure you use 3 times the oil so that you make just enough. You want enough of the essential oils in there that it's therapeutic and it's helpful for the body, and it's not too diluted that it doesn't help. But you don't want it too, you don't want to use too many essential oils, because essential oils are very powerful compounds in the body, especially when you're using them with children, and they are metabolized by the liver. So you do not want to use too much essential oil in anyone's body, let alone in a child's body. So stick to the recipe, but this is a good way. If you do 1 drop over, it's probably not going to hurt anybody. We've never experienced anything like that. But you do want to stay as close to the recipe as possible. So super simple recipe. Here we go. 1 teaspoon of raw organic honey. It's important that it's raw because honey has a lot of amazing qualities in and of itself. It has enzymes in it, it has nutrients in it, and you want it to be raw so that all those powerful constituents within the honey are also assisting in soothing the throat, in healing the body, and supporting the body in that healing process. And of course, being organic would be ideal. Obviously with honey, it's a little harder to regulate organic. I'm not even sure exactly how they're doing that, because you can't control where the bees go. So even if you have your area where they're having their beehive in a totally organic area, you can't control where the bees are going to get the pollen from other flowers. So, but at least within, maybe it controls the process within that location. But anyway, the whole concept is just you want to minimize your toxic exposure. So you don't want to be using honey that uses chemicals within its process, because that will compromise the healing process. Okay, so here we go. 1 teaspoon of organic raw honey, 1 drop of frankincense. This is what I use. See if it'll focus. There it goes. Frankincense. 1 drop. Now, like I said, let's see if we can do it. Here goes the challenge. 1 drop. You have to be super patient if you're going to get 1 drop out. Oh, nope. 2 went in. Okay, 1 drop of frankincense. 1 drop of lemon. Lemon is one of my favorite. I use it in so many different things. Let's see, here goes the challenge. Oh, 1 drop. Oh, we did it! Wow! Amazing. And you always want to recap your essential oils as soon as you use them, because they have heavier compounds and lighter compounds, and the lighter compounds will escape out of the bottle if you leave them with the cap off. Alright, Roman chamomile, and chamomile is extremely soothing and calming. I've always known that. My grandmother used to make chamomile tea for us. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. 1 drop. Oh, so close. Look at that torture. Oh, we did it! Now, do keep in mind, I have like 3 teaspoons in here, so I should be making this with 3 drops of each. But just for following the recipe, I'm doing 1 drop of each just to keep with the recipe. Alright, so what I was saying about chamomile is that it's not only soothing and calming to calm how you feel, like, you know, but it's also soothing and calming for every aspect of the body. It's calming to all the organs in your body. It's calming to the digestive tract. It's pretty amazing how it has these properties to just relax and calm the entire body. So that might give you a little hint on some other ways that you can use chamomile. Okay, and the last one is peppermint. And peppermint is just one of those oils that just immediately has these compounds that open up your airways. And let's see if we can get just 1 drop. 1 drop! Woo! Wow, 3 out of 4. That's pretty impressive. But do keep in mind that peppermint is a very, they call it a hot oil. It's very strong, it's very powerful, and 1 drop really does enough. So you just take it and you just stir it up. Stir up that honey in there, and you're good to go. Then you just take a scoop of it and give it to your kids. Or yourself, if you're having a sore throat or coughs. This is not a cure-all. This is a support for the body, and I want to make that very clear. It has very powerful compounds. It's very effective, but it works by communicating to the body and helping support the body to heal itself. So one thing I wanted to add is you can also add myrrh to it. If you wanted to add 1 drop of myrrh, that's another option, because myrrh is the unsung hero of essential oils. Frankincense tends to be one that everybody knows about, but myrrh is actually just as powerful, if not more powerful, than frankincense in restoring that healing process within the body. So it's a pretty amazing, powerful essential oil, one of my favorites. The other thing I was going to let you know about peppermint is that you can use peppermint to cool the body when your children are having fever, when you or your children are having fever. It really helps kind of ease the body and cool the body so that the fever doesn't get out of control. So it's a very great support for the body while you have fever. You can either put it on a cloth, a cool cloth, and just put a drop, 1 drop, I'm telling you, 1 drop is all you need, and put it on a cool cloth like this, and then make sure you fold the drop on the inside, and then you can put it on their forehead. But what you don't want to do is have a sopping wet cloth that has peppermint oil in it, put it here and have it dripping down into their eyes. That would be horrible. Or here's the very best suggestion when it comes to essential oils and your kids. Apply them little by little, but in increments more often. So it's better to apply 1 drop every couple hours than it is to apply 5 drops all at once. So I hope that makes sense. Then the body has time to metabolize and break down that essential oil. And essential oils tend to only stay within the body system between 20 minutes and 2 hours. So because it's so natural, the body recognizes it very easily. It breaks it down very easily. It does its job and then gets out. It's very efficient. So it's not like a pill that's going to be like a long-lasting pill that's going to stay in your body all day long. You're going to have to consider that essential oils are actually processed all the way through and out pretty quickly. So you can apply them and reapply them if you see that it's needed.